Excuse me while I adjust a few things here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go ahead and share this stupid live stream. Oh, interesting. I'll get to you in just a second. Oh, is that off? Yeah, she's telling me be careful. It's all good. It's all good. There's anything going on. Now, everyone, excuse me, want here for a second. This is just a quick update video that I'm doing on because of my channel that got hacked and stuff, and possibly people are wondering where I went. Oh wow, they're making that's a big bunch of commotion they're making for that wood chip fire over there. Now, I'm trying to grab this thing from my YouTube channel and share it, but I'm dealing with the laptop on in my car over here. It's a pain in the butt. Plus, I've been sitting at home for quite some time because of this COVID-19 situation with the coronavirus. It's the stay-at-home orders, you know how that goes. Well, I guess even if you're not in California, you probably felt the repercussions of it, right? In one form, shape, or fashion. This is bugging me. You know what? I'll share the video later. I don't really feel like messing with this too much. Wait a second, though. Actually, hold on. Look at that. How cute. It's okay. Just give me 1 second, people. Excuse me. I know it's frustrating, but it's frustrating to me, too. First time I actually went live on this thing. I just try to go, well, on YouTube, that is. Okay, so now the phone is tricky, too. Jeez. Great post, yeah. What the hell is he doing? All right, discard that. Newsfeed. What did it just do? Yeah. And then I'm going to go on my Facebook and share it. Doesn't matter, on YouTube, nobody watches me live. I've never done any live streams to begin with. So I'm just going to make it easier for everyone. I'll just go on my personal Facebook and share it from there, because what I'm trying to do is share this little video in my Facebook pages, which if by any chance you haven't checked them out. And excuse me, Mom, with the music going on. I have to have some fun, right? Yeah, if you haven't checked them out, ianmediaproductions.com. That's my website. If you haven't looked at it yet, it's in my the channel description down below. You can see it there as well. And there should be links to my Facebook pages. Facebook.com/Ian Media News and Ian Media News Group. It's where you find both the group I'm trying to desperately share this little video in for no reason other than my own amusement tonight. And most likely, most of you people have already shut down this video in the first 30 seconds, if anything. But I think I had to come up and say a few words, because it's been months since I uploaded anything worthwhile on my channel. Now, will I be able to share this? And I'll get to you people in a second. Oh, yeah, look at that. How cute. It would be easier if they put a feature, and maybe there is one. Maybe I just haven't noticed it, and I'm just dumb. But there was a feature for, you go live, and then you be able to share on all your groups and so forth just with one click. That would be very cute. Now, one more step, and I'll get back to telling you what this is about, even though I slightly mentioned some of it. And also what I'm doing sitting there in my car. Okay, well, if you guys are wondering what the radios are, if you just stumble upon this video and you're wondering what in the world I'm doing here, who am I and so forth, well, if you look at the material on my channel, it's a bunch of news footage. I'm what is that? Oh, well, I work as a news stringer, so I go around and I film our newsworthy incidents and upload them for sale to the news stations. If they air them, I get paid. If you haven't watched it yet, if you want an idea of what this means and what we do, go on Netflix and watch our series, Shot in the Dark. I say Shot in the Dark. Nice one. You'll love it. If you don't, hey, yeah, what are you gonna do? But I like it and I recommend it, so go give it a try, at least to check it out, and you get an idea of what I do. And the reason I'm speaking here instead of uploading videos is because I suffered a little issue with my channel a few months ago. I think in some way it was my fault, although indirectly or directly, I don't know. Well, directly because I pressed the link on the email, indirectly because I'm not the one who sent it to myself. Now, just give me 1 second so I can give you my undivided attention. Yeah, there you go. I'm just going to share it in here. Yeah, I have to share this thing. I just like to share it with our local news group over here in Hammett. That way, at least the people who already know me, apart from my channel subscribers. I mean, if you subscribe to my channel, you already know what I do and everything. But if you don't, you might be scratching your head. So, just to clarify here, again, News Stringer. So, all right. I shared everything I had to share here. Can I flip the camera? Oh, look, I think I can. How fluffy. Hey, I'm still learning this. So I'm sitting here on the side of the road. I'm in, what was that? Hazmat. Well, like I was saying, I'm in Crestmore, or Bloomington, borderline San Bernardino and Riverside County, and I'm here because I went after a commercial structure fire that really turned out being just a bunch of wood chips on fire. Right, they had like a half an acre of wood chips burning in the field here of this recycling plant, and there was nothing really newsworthy to begin with. But tonight, I just decided to go out and go driving around and see if I can film anything, because I was getting bored all this time in the house, stay-at-home orders. You know how it goes. Even though I'm essential personnel, so to speak, I'm media, so yeah, I could go out whenever I wish, but there was no point of it. Literally, the news stations were airing, and there still are, at coronavirus 24/7. So, whatever footage, even there were some really big stories that occurred during this time, and not even they aired. I mean, it's been useless for any of us to go out and film stuff because they won't show it, because of course we get the primary issue here, which is the coronavirus. So that's been going on 24/7 for the past 3 months, if I believe it. Yeah, 3 months. I believe that's correct. And excuse me if the little light, that's my little dome light, if you're wondering what in the world that is. Yeah. Yeah, so I go around and I just listen in to radio here. Several of them all at the same time. And if you watch the footage, oh, that's Riverside Fire. If you watch my footage on my channel, if you're wondering how I managed to get to those incidents and film them and so forth, that's partially your answer there. Then, of course, there's other sources that I can follow as far as tips or leads go for news stories. But radios, of course, are one of the main tools that we use. But yeah, we hear the thing coming out on radio, whatever it may be, shooting, stabbing, house on fire, you name it, as long as it has some newsworthy element behind it, and it gives me the idea that, yeah, okay, if I film this and I put it up, it's probably going to make a sale. I go to it and I film it and edit it real quick and upload it, and then push it onto the news stations, and then if they decide they want to air it, they do so, and that's it. It airs on the news the next day, and we get paid. That's how our job works. Very simple to say and to explain, but a little bit more involved to hands-on, if you know what I mean. However, it's been before the coronavirus. It's been actually probably 4 months before the start of that I was dead in the water, because I believe my YouTube channel got hacked because I got one of those phishing email scams, whatever. It looked like an official email from YouTube, and I stupidly just clicked on it without thinking. Privacy settings and so forth. Go check out the new privacy settings, something along those lines. I clicked on it, and from there the pandemonium began. I lost control of my channel. My videos were demonetized whoever took control of my channel started uploading ESPN videos and a bunch of crap. Got me a bunch of copyright violations, community guidelines violations, you name it. Thankfully, after explaining the situation to YouTube support, it took them a few months, but they got back my channel total to the fullest, everything restored, including my AdSense and all. So yeah, it's been a long wait, and apologize to anyone who's been waiting to see new videos come out, but unfortunately I was dealing with this and there was no way I could upload on my channel, and I did not feel like starting a new channel because this one is a well-established one and has thousands of subscribers already, and it's a pain in the butt. I already have enough to do as it is. Yeah, just ironically, after I got my channel back, I'm sitting there in the office, in my office, and I'm like, okay, maybe tonight I could go out and do my thing, you know. Let's see, I'm just thinking. Turn my head, and they're talking about the coronavirus thing on TV. Next day, just like this, like if someone snapped their fingers. Everything locked down, stay in the house, wear the mask, coronavirus 24/7 on the news. So while other essential workers can do their job just fine, the essential worker that's sitting right here, although I'm media, I'm a particular type of media in that I have to film incidents, they have to sell. And if nothing is airing or there no news apart from coronavirus is coming out, well, then I'm pretty much out of luck. Right now, the situation hasn't gotten better. I noticed there was a couple stories that normal stories, if you want to call them that. Something other than coronavirus that managed to air on the news. But apart from that, everything is 24/7 COVID-19. And I would give my opinions on it, this whole situation here, but I really don't feel like going there. I don't know. It's just, maybe it's a journalism thing. I don't like to censor people, although they're discussing controversial topics on my Facebook groups, for example. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit there and pick a side on what I believe and what I don't believe. I try to stay as much unbiased as possible and in the neutral zone, so to speak. Sometimes it's difficult to do, but yeah, like I said, without commenting too much, let's just say that this is a really, really puzzling situation. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. No one has. No one has. And not only the pandemic itself, but what developed from it and what is still developing from it is disconcerting. And that's the first word that I could think of that's pops into my head, or else I could storm up and cuss up a storm or whatever. It's small businesses are going down because of it. People are dying. I mean, I didn't list that as the primary thing because that's pretty much obvious. And then I don't have to list anymore, of course, or say anything else, I guess, because everyone knows what's going on. But in Riverside County here, they just rescinded the stay-at-home orders and the wear the mask order thing, you know, the face covering stuff. LA County still has their face covering and their stay-at-home orders all 100% ongoing, and they plan on remaining closed, keeping this stay-at-home order and stay inside order, whatever you want to call it, going on 3 months extra or so. Then I don't know what Mayor Garcetti has on his mind in the next few days, because things, they happen to change rapidly with this situation as well. Like one day it could be, one thing could be said that tomorrow this is going to happen, and then tomorrow comes and all of a sudden, who is this? Oh God, Eddie. Hey Eddie, I was testing out the YouTube thing. Yeah, the YouTube live feature here. I probably sounded like an idiot in the car that's smoky because I just went to this wood chip fire. I didn't even walk in the place. A wood chipper started catching fire, and it caught fire to 1/2 acres of wood chips. First story of the night for me. Very interesting. Wood chips on fire. So if they're airing COVID-19 all day, I mean, unless I get the Twin Towers exploding, I don't know what in the world is going to air on the news. They're definitely going to be airing wood chips. But let's see if there's any smoke left here. Because when I got here, there was a big plume of smoke here. Actually, Well, when this car passes, they didn't even air the. Yeah, I know it. There was a plane crash that crashed in the mountains close to where we live, and oh God, where was it? Bautista Canyon on off of, in East Hemet, and yeah, it was a fatality. The person died, the pilot, and caught fire to the brush. Well, there's a story that normally would air, but the station sounded interesting and everything, but it didn't make it, unfortunately. Oh yeah, behind us we got what's going on. I pulled in there. I saw what was going on. I didn't even park. I just like, man, you know what? You know, with this, yeah, the smoke that they had going on was like up in that area. If you guys can see, excuse me for the darkness, but I'm just improvising this, and I don't want to keep it too long because then everyone's gonna watch a 30-minute video of me rambling. Oh, I'm in Crestmore, Bloomington, next to Riverside County, borderline Riverside County and San Bernardino. Yeah, they had a commercial structure fire, a huge response out here at first, but then yeah, then it turned out to be a bunch of wood chips. And actually, I've been to this recycling center before. It was on fire. Well, it practically catches fire a lot. The last time I was here, oh look, yeah, kind of more fire trucks. I guess the wood chips are getting pretty hot. They probably haven't put it out yet, so here comes more trucks. Yay. You could tell I'm how bored I am. Here comes another truck. Yeah. And other than that, yeah. So, all right, people, I am going to finish it here. Like I said, I don't want anyone to sit here and then comment later. You know, you tell me a bunch of cuss words and stuff because I was here for 30 minutes rambling. And yeah, if you feel like thumbing down the video, go ahead. If you feel like liking it, go ahead. If you feel like commenting and, I don't know. You going any? Good night, man. Yeah, I'll head it back to Hemet pretty soon. It looks like out here, well, I didn't intend to sell anything to begin with everything going on, but at least going out because I was going crazy in the house. I don't know how people don't go cuckoo for staying at home. You know, safer at home. More like safer until it becomes a problem with the mental institution, if you know what I mean. Free food. Free food. Don't mind the free food. That's a thing between us and stuff. Long story. Anyways, what I was saying. Yeah, like I was saying. Anyone want to comment and complain, whatever, those classic people that go on and they have to run their mouth because he's rambling too much. I don't like his voice, or you name it. I've seen all kinds of sorts of comments. Feel free to do so. I'm not going to respond. I stopped responding to those stupid comments a long time ago. The only reason I'm mentioning it is to save your time. I mean, why would anyone want to sit there and moan and groan at someone online? I don't know. I always ask myself that because it's something that I see every day. Like, oh, Eddie, I think he's gone. On our news page, there was two people that were going off on the mask thing. You know, like you shove the mask up here. Yeah, they were just going off on each other because I don't know. They were disagreeing about the face covering ordeal. Oh God. However, I don't know if you guys want to leave some constructive comments down below. Feel free. Like I said, I just gave an update to everyone on why I've been lagging it on my channel. It was hacked, and now if I film anything, I'll put it up. You know, it's I don't know what I'll get, but motivation to go out and catch stuff, stories. It's there, but it's not like I'm going to waste a tank of gas each night if there's no sales to be made. But stay tuned because I'm still going to upload stuff. You know, it's not like this is dead. And like I was saying, if you guys want to comment anything, if you want, feel free to, I don't know, ask me any questions about the wood chips or comment about this COVID-19 situation. Let me know what you think. Put some words down in the comments section. Tell me what you've been up to, how you've been dealing with the stay-at-home orders. Do you have enough toilet paper? Have you been able to find toilet paper? You name it, anything. Anything goes. Feel free to do so. It might alleviate a little bit of your boredom and a little bit of your, I don't know, your stay-at-home anxiety, if you want to call it that. Whatever you're feeling, however. Or it could be fun, or just pass along with it. How you wish. But I'll have the rest of the night still going. I'll see if I can film something before going home and calling it morning. Because at this job, we yeah, it's either we stay awake all night and then sleep during the day. So I live like a vampire, or some guys, although they're not many, they prefer to do it during the day. Or some guys just switch around or just stay awake all the time. I don't know. It's personal preference, but most of the job is at night. You know, that's when we are out and filming stuff. So yeah, my hours are all twisted. And during this time in the house with the COVID thing, uh, nothing changed. I mean, once I programmed my body to go all according to that sleep schedule, I'm awake at night and I'm still sleeping during the day, regardless of me going out and filming stuff. Oh, okay. What's that coming up? Are they summoning up the whole battalion now? I don't know. There's more fire trucks coming up. Well, they're returning. I guess they're done. I didn't hear the size up, but they said that they are terminating the incident. However, okay, I will conclude it here, or I'm going to ramble on because I'm bored. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a good night, day, whatever it may be. Stay safe, and I will see you all next time. Perhaps I'll do another live stream one of these days, a better one, after I figure out how everything works. This is John Strangis. Talk to you later.